Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We're back again. I'm going to look at another piece. This time I'm looking at Stilt Man. I gotta be honest with you, I picked Stilt Man because he's ridiculous. Let's be honest. I mean, you're Spider-Man, you're fighting Stilt Man, and you just web his legs and pull him and he falls, and that's it. Like, how could he really be a threat to anyone? But he is kind of fun, and he's a great piece, surprisingly, because he starts out at 50 points. And 50 points, he comes with one leg extension. So, here's Stilt Man. He's like a guy on stilts. So for 50 points, you get one leg extension. He has 0 range, so he can't make any ranged attacks, but he gets 10 speed, 10 attack, 17 defense, 3 damage. Those are all somewhat average attack values, but he's 50 points, so that's pretty good for that. That's not too bad. He has Quake, and he has this like neat kind of Colossal Retaliation power. Now the thing with Colossal Retaliation is that you have to add stilt extensions to him to use it. So at 50 points, he won't get it. But, so he starts out with 1. If you give him 2, he gets like the giant symbol, damage symbol. And if you give him 4, he gets the colossal damage symbol. So then, of course, you know, all the like colossal damage things kick in. But what's really neat is the Colossal Retaliation thing. And that is if somebody targets him or damages another friendly character, you may automatically place him so that he can make a close combat attack against the character that made the initial attack, or the opposing character that made the attack. So you could basically put him in your starting area, and then maybe pick someone that you would want somebody else to attack, or maybe you have a character that only takes 1 damage, or maybe you have a character that can like heal every turn. You put them up, you make your opponent attack them, and then here comes Stilt Man out of nowhere, like from your starting area right down there, and he has Quake. So you could potentially damage a whole bunch of characters with him, and he's only like, well, with the extra leg extensions, he's going to cost a little bit more. He's going to be 65 points because it's 5 points for each additional stilt. But that's how he's kind of neat. He's kind of like a surprise. You kind of keep him in the back. Nobody's going to chase after him, and then as soon as they do something that you don't want them to do, there he goes. He jumps into action. The cool thing about him is he also has this like, because he has the different stilt extensions, is that if he takes a hit, you can actually remove a stilt like extension from him and then roll a die, and then on a result of like 1 to 3, he'll take 1 unavoidable damage. But if you get 4, 5, or 6, you just remove the stilt token and he doesn't take the damage anymore. So I actually really like this piece. I think it's kind of cool. He's got Force Blast top dial, he's got toughness through his whole dial. He's only got 4 hit points, but again, you can just remove stilt tokens. So he's also got the Sinister Syndicate team ability. So if you were to pair him with, say, a Jack-o'-lantern from the Civil War set, he's got 11 attack. You could pair the 2 that way. You could pair him with a Kingpin, for instance. Actually, the Kingpin from the Fantastic Forces, or Fast Forces, sorry, would be a great thing because he has like a special kind of ability for the Sinister Syndicate team ability. But I'll get into that another day. So anyway, I talked a lot. Basically what I'm saying is he's 50 points at his lowest point value. He's 65 points if you add the 3 extensions to give him 4. But for 65 points, you have a colossal figure who has like a weird damage reducer through the use of removing the things. He has this kind of like pop out of nowhere, move him anywhere to make an attack up against somebody who's attacked him. He's got Quake. He has Force Blast, so you could use Quake, for instance, and say they were against the wall, or for whatever reason they couldn't be knocked back, or during that attack anyway. You can use Force Blast the next turn. Like he's pretty good. He's surprisingly good. He's not your like typical tactic character, but that also makes him fun. So basically, what I'm saying is Stilt Man's awesome. I like Stilt Man, as ridiculous as he is. I'm going to definitely play him somewhere. Funny thing to note though, I got my Stilt Man and he only came with 2 stilt extension tokens. So, well, they're not tokens, they're extensions. So the way I got him, depending on how casual or uncasual you play and your friends and your venue, we play Jacks on Queens, or on Queens, so they're very good about it, but you know, you might have to pull 2 to play him at his Colossal, depending on who you play with. I don't know, I would expect that most people would probably be just cool with tokens on the card, but that's not my call. That's for you to decide. Play him. You'll have fun, I promise. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.